my good golly. I guess this will do. The good old days. You see that? There's a hat. That's a stat. That's a hat of a statesman. This is the kind of hat only a man who has big ideas can get away with wearing. The difference between a statesman and a politician? Well, a politician is a man who will tell you the things that he believes in a way that makes you think he agrees with you and tweaks your mind just a little bit. He's so polite. What a nice man. I would like to be on his side, but if I don't vote for him, then he won't like me and he'll turn against me. A statesman is somebody who believes in what he's doing, and he's gonna tell you what he believes, and he doesn't give a damn what you think. He's driving to make this world a better place, in his opinion. That's a statesman. I guess that guy could be called a statesman, but I don't think he really believes anything. I think he just lost his mind altogether. That's a statesman. I'm a man of many hats, but I'm still not sure I can wear this one. Look at this, huh? This is a book that fell into my hands, and then I had to go back and take it again. And when I got it, I still had my notes in it. I write little notes, you know, in the books that I read. If they're not mine, I write them on another piece of paper and I put it in there. And this one is there, and it's full of them. Paragraph 4, such things like that page. And little comments to remind me, so that when I'm done reading it, I can go back through it and remember the things that meant something to me. And I look, and it pulls the whole book back together and helps you remember. But that's for the guy that just, when the book ends and you go, you mean that's it? You say, there's something more. And you pull out your notes, or you go to the front of the book where you have stuff written down, if it's your book, and you go back through it and you remember all the wonderful things in it. It's not over when it's over. There's the remembering and the crystallizing and all that stuff that has to happen. You take it to rote memory. And so you open this book and you say, oh, the accounts that will be managed by each department, the French administrative division, each circle, in order that there be no delays in the paying of money for state needs. Oh, let's skip to the next paragraph. We already know they're talking about fiscal stuff. The budgets of income and expenditure will be carried out side by side, that they may not be obscured by distance one to another. The reforms projected by us in the financial institutions and principles of the Goyim will be closed by us in such forms as will alarm nobody. What the fuck happened? I don't know, I don't care. We shall point out the necessity of reforms in consequence of the disorderly darkness into which the Goyim, by their irregularities, have plunged the finances. The first irregularity, as we shall point out, have plunged the finances. The first irregularity, as we shall point out, consists in their beginning with drawing up a single budget which year after year grows owing to the following cause. This budget is dragged out to half the year. Then they demand a budget to put things right, and this they expend in 3 months, after which they ask for a supplementary budget, and all this ends with a liquidation budget. But as the budget of the following year is drawn up in accordance with the sum of the total addition, the annual departure from the normal reaches as much as 50% in a year. And so the annual budget is trebled in 10 years 3 times. I think that's trebled. Thanks to much methods allowed by carelessness of the Goy states, their treasuries are empty. The period of loans supervenes, and that has swallowed up remainders and brought all the Goy states to bankruptcy. You understand perfectly that economic arrangements of this kind, which have been suggested to the Goyim by us, cannot be carried on by us. They cannot tell us what to do. We have to be the perpetrators of our own falling. This is the book that I was talking about. I got it. Guy looks like me. Behold. Victoria said to me today, do you have a plan for what we're going to do when they take you away? It's like, never even occurred to me that they'd be taking me away. Black van. You see how that goes? It's supposed to be a joke. But this thing, when I read it, this is the one I said, behold a pale horse. When I read it every morning on the toilet in 2016, when the elections were coming up, I was like, they are telling us everything that's happening. And then to be on the news at night, I'm like, it's just what they said. But you can't trust this guy. He just got murdered. You know, that's all. They could call it assassination, but the word is murder. He was just murdered, that's all. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What are they going to do to me? Unless I start reading from that book. Wow. It's happening now.